let's get right on in it, shall we? Spawning as the blue undead from Russia, we have Happy. And his opponent spawning as the gray undead from South Korea, it is Lucifer. Undead mirror here on Last Refuge. Alright. So, we already see some different play styles here. Looks like Lucifer gonna do the delayed fiend build. And never mind, Happy going for delayed fiend build. I was hoping one of them would go for ghouls. Hopefully sometime in this best of 5 we'll see a ghoul open. But yeah, I think this is going to go pretty standard. You know, players going to get their DK Fiends, tech up to tier 3, and then eventually throw down Temples of the Damned for Banshees, of course. It's usually what happens in Undead Mirrors nowadays. You need those anti-magic shields. It helps reduce a lot of the damage done to your Fiends. Otherwise, they pretty much instantly die. And that's never good to have your units to instantly die. It looks like this bot's a little bit spiky for me, but not too bad. I've seen worse. So hopefully it doesn't ruin the viewing quality for you guys. So we see a Death Knight as soon as the Sig finishes. Death Knight first for Lucifer, Death Knight first for Happy, both doing identical builds. Both are probably going to go for the green camps. And then probably move on down here and do these camps. Or this camp. Either way, they're going to try to get level 3. I don't think we're going to see too much of an aggressive early game coming out of these players. More than likely, they're just going to do pretty creep-heavy openers here. I know Happy, personally, is a very creep-heavy undead player. Happy usually plays pretty passive until the end. He just likes getting his heroes leveled up before big fights. Even versus Night Elf, like, he'll do a ghoul opener and you expect him to be aggressive, right? Nope, he just creeps and creeps away. Is Happy? I don't know. I was like, is he really gonna try to creep the Goblin Lab? That'd be a really hard creep to do, but nah, he ain't gonna do it. He's just gonna do the standard green. Same for Lucifer. Let's see what item he gets to start his game. He gets Gloves of Haste. Gonna be nice for the Lich later on. Happy, on the other hand, gets Gloves of Haste as well, so pretty identical game here so far. Crypt Fiend coming out, Crypt Fiend coming out. Both players doing a 3 Fiend tech. That means they get their 3 Fiends out before they tech up to tier 2, so pretty standard here.
The player's forces are under attack.
I know this can seem pretty boring to people. I promise the early game in Undead Mirror is pretty boring, I ain't gonna lie, but late game you can see some pretty cool fights. So I'm remaining hopeful that we'll see a pretty cool game. Double gloves. Gloves of Haste do stack, so it's plus 30% increase in attack speed for the Lich later on. Circle dropped here, so both players getting some decent Lich items up. Definitely nice because an Undead Mirror, the Lich is the carrier of the army. He carries in DPS, and later on, like super late game, you can have like 50 million Fiends out, but if your Lich is like weak as fuck compared to the other Lich, it really doesn't matter because your opponent's Lich will just slice through your units. Especially with that Orb of Corruption. Oh my god, it's ridiculous how fast Fiends will fall in Undead Mirror. Happy actually gonna run in. Lucifer's gold mine's actually not walled off, it's wide open. And Happy's gonna take full advantage of this and harass away at Lucifer's acolytes. Actually gonna force a TP here. Happy doesn't want to get too deep into trouble though.
The player's forces are under attack.
So far no acolytes have gone down yet. And that was pretty good for Lucifer, because if he would lose Acolyte... Oh my god, is Happy's Fiend surrounded? Oh, broke out with the skeleton. Lol. Yeah, that could have went a lot worse for Lucifer. Because while he's teching, of course, he can't rebuild his Acolyte, so you don't want to be losing him like that. Tier 2 on the way as well for Lucifer, of course. More Fiends. More Fiends.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lucifer creeping out. Greater mana pot, very nice item. Definitely want to throw that on the Lich for more Frost Novas later on.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy on the meanwhile, doing his. Gets a greater heal pot. And a Tome of Experience, nice. If only his Lich was out, he could have put it on that. Immediate tier 3 tech from Happy. Lich on the way as well. And it looks like he wants to start his slaughterhouse. Needs just a little bit more gold. There it is. Ooh, we got a fight here. Hold on.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now you tell me. Alright, Happy. Marking away. Gonna coil. Save that fiend. Lucifer using his last coil. And he really doesn't want to be using the greater mana this early on. So, fortunately for him, Happy is backing off. Meanwhile, for Lucifer, we see tier 3. We see his slaughterhouse. And there's the Lich. So both players are starting to transition into the mid game. Ooh, Nova. What? Happy's does save with the coil. Oh, the Death Knight. The Death Knight's surrounded. Happy. Oh, breaking out. Counter surrounded with his skeletons. Ooh. That was close. Alright, Nova going down onto the DK of Lucifer. Once again, I apologize for these little spikes here and there. Nothing I can do about it. For some reason, they didn't want to use the Japanese proxy bot. Rip.
A player's forces are under attack.
I see another fight. Burrow on the way for Happy. It's going to be very nice to saving fiends. Lucifer does not have dust on him. Both players still just back and forth here. Happy wants to keep creeping. Lucifer knows this, of course. Lucifer with no experience on his Lich, though. Happy's isn't really that leveled up either. DK almost level 4. Wonder if he'll go for level 2 on Holy or Death Pact. Ooh, Nova slamming that Death Knight in the face. Hit him like a wrecking ball. There's level 4. And Lucifer goes for level 2 R, so no Death Pact. And there's the Dark Ranger 3rd for Happy. Her silence is freaking super important in this matchup. Her silence is really good. Lucifer just now getting tier 3. He's going to be able to get his orb. There it is. So nice little boost of damage to his Lich. Death Knight for Happy running back with his orb as well. Destroyer upgrade on the way.
A player's
Destroyer upgrade on the way for Lucifer as well. And there's level 2 in the Lich. Happy picked up a Dark Ranger. Oh, there she is. I mean, Lucifer did. Happy's blue, and he's about to creep out the red. So let's see what super duper item we can get. Kagar's Pipe, Warsong Battle Drums, Ancient Django Drums. Go to the Cunning. Yeah. That's plus 4 damage to the Lich. But he's not putting it on the Lich, I don't know why. The Lich has 3 Gloves of Haste. What is that? That's plus 45% increase in attack speed. That Lich hits fast as hell. Meanwhile though, Lucifer getting Warsong Battle Drums. That's plus 3 damage for each fiend.
A player's forces are under attack.
Really got Aura to have. Nice boosted damage. What are the upgrades looking like? Happy's at 1-0. Lucifer's at 0-0. Right now it's 47 supply for both of these players. So Happy with the supply, the upgrade advantage, but at the same time, Lucifer does have the Aura advantage. So I think it'll probably evens itself out relatively. Alright, Lucifer running straight on in. There's silence coming in for both sides here. Fiend goes down, but Lucifer almost lost his Dark Ranger. Switching the invuln pot off. Nice burrow save onto the Fiend. More Fiends dropping. Another burrow save here. That's 2 Fiends saved for Happy. Nice. Nice micro here, but the Lich. Oh, Greater Heal Pot was switched over. Oh, and Lucifer's Lich going down with a Nova, and GG is called. And Happy takes game number 1 in the PG Cup Finals.